Welcome to the RAMcast, where we talk about all things related to Sioux Valley. This is your host, Brian Kirby, and my co-host is always Jimmy Sickler.
Happy to be here, Mr. Kirby.
I'm happy you're here as well today, Mr. Jimmy. Thank you very much. So we are back for yet another one of our senior spotlights, and today we have none other than Miss Liberty Bell.
Hi.
All right, so without further ado, let's get the rolling and find out some info on Miss Liberty. All right, Liberty, what song will always remind you of this time in your life?
The song that would have to always remind me of this time in my life would have to be Motel 6 by River Wireless.
And then there's the beeping. That's all right. Okay. I'll ask you the same question I've asked others. Would you like to belt out any of those lyrics?
I think I'm good.
Okay. All right. Tried.
Not
All
a
right,
very
Liberty.
good singer.
I don't believe that, but we'll let you off the hook. Which teacher had the most impact on you, and what will you remember about them?
I would have to say Miss Dyson had the biggest impact on me. She pushed me a lot throughout the school year and continuously made sure that I was going on the right path and looking towards college. So that made a really big impact on me throughout the year.
That's awesome. What was your favorite extra or co-curricular activity?
I enjoyed watching the basketball games, although I didn't really get very involved in any extra or co-curricular activities at all. So I just kind of enjoyed them from the sidelines and supported.
All right. Supporting's a good way to do it too. I agree.
Yes. What class did you find the most enjoyable?
That's a pretty hard one. I would
Is that
have
because
to
there's so many?
say, well, I have two that I really liked, but I would have to
Send them
say,
both out. Let's
okay,
hear them.
Intro to Vet Science and then Creative Writing with Miss Woods. I really enjoyed that class.
Awesome. So, with whom did you have your most meaningful relationship during your senior year? This could be anybody in the building.
I would have to say my little sister Jenny.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we've kept each other going and helped each other get up for school, so
Awesome.
Yes, I have both of you in class, and I think that's an excellent choice. I do think you help support each other really well. What was the most surprising thing you learned about yourself during your time here at Sioux Valley, or just something that you learned about yourself?
let's see. I'd have to say that I have to really think about this one. I think the one thing I learned about myself is that I'm really good at kind of just pushing through the bad, even if I have a lot of schoolwork due or I'm really behind, and just getting it done and just trying to do it as best as I can.
That's awesome. It's a good one. I like it. Pushing through when it's a little hard. Okay. Knowing what you know now, what advice would you give your younger self entering Sioux Valley for the first time?
I would have to say to not be so anxious all the time, go a little bit easier on myself, take things one day at a time, and kind of just go with the flow of things and not be so worried or scared about what everyone else has to say or thinks.
I like it. Good
Yes,
advice.
great advice. Yep. Okay, Liberty, what will having graduated high school mean to you?
I'd have to say that I accomplished it. I kept going, and
Whoop,
I feel
whoop.
like there were a lot of times, yeah, whoop whoop. There were a lot of times that I felt like it wasn't gonna happen, and I just kept telling myself, just keep going, and kept trying to get straight A's and keep my GPA going well, and think all the hard work paid off.
I agree. I think that's awesome. How do you think this particular group of seniors has left its mark on Sioux Valley?
Oh boy. Our class has always been very rambunctious and chaotic, so I think we left a lot of I don't even know how to put it into a phrase or a sentence, but, I think we left a lot of life here at Sioux Valley.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've been very close from all coming here in 6th grade and always getting on teachers' nerves, especially Mr. O'Connor, and just always having something going on each and every day, and I don't know. I
Oh,
think
good
that's as well
answer.
as I can phrase it.
So, graduation is May 14th. What is your plan after that?
I want to try and take a gap year and work hard and try and make some money, and then I'm hoping to get a full-ride scholarship either into nursing or marine biology somewhere in Juneau or in Kodiak, and go and study and hopefully be successful in that.
Both those are awesome places. Been to both. I like them. Me and Jimmy were in Juneau one time together.
Yeah.
So it was
Heard
awesome
it's
down
very
there.
pretty.
It absolutely is. Take an umbrella and a raincoat. So, all right. So that's our 10 grueling questions that we have for you. So one last follow-up question. Is there anything that we did not touch on that you want to say or talk about?
Hmm. I don't think so. I think touch base on just about everything.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, we are going to conclude this special edition, Senior Spotlight. Once again, this is Mr. Kirby, principal here at Sioux Valley. I want to thank my co-host, Jimmy Sickler, for being here. Thank you very much, Jimmy.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And also our special guest, Miss Liberty Bell. Thank you very much for the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. And I
Yeah,
hope you
Liberty.
guys, enjoy this podcast as another way to connect with our Sioux Valley community. Hope to see you at the next school event or around in the community. Thanks for listening.